Front lever, level 1. Now for this, the rings are going to be at eye height. So your eyes are looking at the bottom of the ring, okay? Now, first I'll show you what the movement is and I'll explain what's actually happening. So you're basically kicking up or pulling up. You're going to lower down to your bums are the same height as your shoulders, and then you're simply holding that position, trying to be as flat or as horizontal through your spine as possible. Now, what is actually happening, okay? So you're essentially pushing into the rings using your lats so that you can lever off them and create a nice flat line with your body. If I wasn't pushing through my lats or I wasn't strong enough, as I came down into that position, I would just fall straight through, okay? I wouldn't be able to hold myself there. But because the rings are fixed, you can't actually see what's going on because they're not moving, right? But if the rings weren't fixed and I was just pushing like some cables, for example, I'd be doing this. I'm pushing my hands towards my hips. And the harder I push into the rings, the more strength and the more power I get through the lats, the more I can extend the rest of my body out. Now, a full front lever is essentially just that. You're pushing as hard as possible and the rest of your body is leveraging off your lats. A lot of people think it's core. It's really got fuck all to do with core. It's pretty much all lats, okay? So let's say, first obviously try and stay horizontal. Let's say you can't do it and this is kind of happening. So you're getting down into that horizontal and you're like, I can't hold it. And you're just kind of falling out, right? What you're going to do is just keep your hips up slightly higher, not lower. You're going to keep them up slightly higher. So you would first get upside down, okay, like so. You slowly lower down as far as you can and maybe like there. And you're like, I'm about to fall off a cliff, so I'm just going to hold there. And eventually over time, as you get stronger, you'll come down to that horizontal position and hold there. Now you want to make sure that your arms stay straight the whole time. They're not bending. So it's a straight arm position, pushing down into the rings like so. And you want to make sure that you're as tucked as possible because the longer you are, the heavier it feels in your lats. So you want to stay as small as possible in this tiny little ball. Just a simple difference from being like here to there makes it feel a lot heavier, okay? So the more weight you put away from the rings, the heavier it feels. So especially at the beginning, be as small as possible, all right? So to debrief, what you're trying to do is stay small. So like knees to face, come down to your bum is horizontal, hold, and then you hold for however long it says in the program. It's really important to film this one yourself because you might think you're horizontal and you watch yourself back in the camera and you're like, shit, I'm friggin' all over the joint, right? So really important to film, watch it back, adjust it yourself, try to get yourself horizontal, and then obviously send me the video as well. But yeah, that is the front lever level 1.